Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hut. We are back in the long dark. Our beginner's guide that started in Mystery Lake. We're currently in Milton. And we're going to unload a bunch of crap. We need to get lighter. Much lighter. Alright, we bring any clothing? I don't really think so. Not much anyway. We did get the expedition coat on our last run. I think I'm going to start. Oh, I don't use those hooks. And let's drop. Did we already drop the extra rifle? Yeah. So the one we currently have on us is at 93. On the wall, I think, is 85. Pretty darn good. What time is it? Well, we got and harvested a deer. Took out a bear. Got a bear skin, right? Nothing wrong with that. We found the expedition coat in a random truck. Can't really say no to that. $25%. Looks like we'll be making some more teas at some point. I don't have a pistol on me. Got two in the... What's that? I mean, they're both pretty good. Yeah, alright, let's lose a little. Oh, wait. Was that even a good one? Huh. Choices. It's still... One stick, that's not too bad. 6 pieces of coal. Which water do I have? Not much. Yeah. Yeah. It's about time to start focusing on getting a moose. The decisions we're making are tight. And I gotta get out of here. Mostly because of the rifle on me right now. I got a pile of matches on me. You know, nothing really extemporaneous or extra, and we're like right around 70 pounds. I mean, usually what I do is I try to get around 69 to 66 at this particular weight. I know I'm tired. Did I leave a buck? I feel like I left a buck. Yeah, it could be my other playthrough. Unfortunately, in the playthrough I have going concurrent with this one, it's a... well, I'm in the same places, so it's been a bit confusing. Might be able to get... I was going to say 2 out of this, but guess we finished the book. So I don't need that on me anymore. Alright, we'll grab a little snack. Literally. Call it a day. Wake up when we wake up. Not quite morning. Not much I can do. I mean, I guess there is, but we have to, like, turn this lamp on. Go out here. Open the fridge. Grab one of these. A little snack. So sharpening skill is one of those things where you just got to sharpen things to get it up. And at certain points, you know, it's just like any of your skills. You want to improve it, so it's also a great way to pass time. Sounds chilly. Enough. Got that. As I say, I don't think I have a sewing kit. I might be a bit low. Okay. Well, that's actually the next step, so that's not a problem. All right, we're about 67 pounds. What's our water like? That's traveling water. We got some coffees. We got some junk food. We got an MRE. We have a 50-degree warmth bonus and a 25-degree windproof bonus. Let's get outside. Well, it's good practice to spend most of your time outside when you can. You know, make campfires, put out snow shelters. Do what you gotta do. But in the harder levels, or the more difficult levels, let's just put it that way, you're going to want to avoid cabin fever. I'm not a big fan of the mechanic personally, but I can see how people would enjoy it. I feel like this game attracts people that really want to, like, I mean, I don't know how to say this, but I feel like they have a little bit of a sadistic kind of like cut to themselves, you know, in a little presentation. And like, that's cool. I mean, be you. But yeah. Yeah. It's like this. Did the wind really just stop me? I had it on auto walk. I was trying to do something. It's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I really am enjoying the custom mode lately. I think it's one of the best features in this game. And because I just feel like, you know, you could turn it up to insane level if you really want to. There's definitely an insane level in this game. Did it again? I'm trying to pour a soda. Get my caffeine on. Ah, because my dirt is dry. 5 deer. That's nice. Wish I had a bow. Working on it. I feel like I'm doing right, though, by the beginner's guide. Like, there's certain things in the program that you want. I feel like one of the most accomplishable ones is getting to Milton ASAP. We're on day 21. And you want to do that because there's a chance of the plane crash for snow pants or any good pants. And then there's a really good chance for a rifle here. If you are dealing with cabin fever, right up here in this little barn is an outdoor crafting table, right? That you want to be able to use. So when you're crafting something for like 12 hours, 14 hours, 30 hours, 50 hours, which that is possible, it will certainly help you with your cabin fever if you can do it outside in a warm place that has a fire barrel. Come on. Oh, a snare. Tools, cloth. A lot of times you can see here, there's leather in this. Looks like we got a little fuel. And then this is one of those places where you might want to break down the cardboard. There we go. So I really haven't done too much looting. I've sort of been focused on the exploring.
This will come in handy.
And going after what I would consider mostly the major aspects of this place. When you at least first arrive. That looks good. We want to find a key to the joint. For a long time it was broken. It was really frustrating. There's the key right there. This is one of the places you can find it. In here on the floor. You gotta have a key to get into this farm.
Perfect.
It's not in great shape, but we'll take it. The other place you can find the key is on a dead body in here. A dead body up there on that hill. And this truck on the dashboard. Occasionally on a dead body back in that barn.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Not really, but we'll grab it. Okay, so the weather's not terrible. I'm going to focus on saplings for a little while. You can find one sometimes just right here at the top of this hill. We'll look for harvestables too. Again, this is a great, we want to get mushrooms, rose hips. I don't see the sapling up here. Sometimes there's a sapling like right up in here somewhere. But you can, actually, you know what, we're gonna, alright, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna check the back of the house for a rope real quick. And then, yep, I see it. In Pilgrim mode, you can expect a lot of firewood. Looks like we got another whetstone. Some fuel. 134. I love the lighter weight ones, actually. So we're going to grab this, and then we're going to grab these mushrooms. Because I can't act right.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Lady, we're busy. Alright, so up here, there's a rope climb that leads to the Mystery Lake Basin, which takes you out to Muskeg for some reason. It's a really good place. Since I didn't find moose sign up above by the blue trailers, there's probably a moose down below. I don't really want to go down there right now. It's kind of a pain in the butt. It's a good place to live and hunt if you really want to go for that survivalist aspect. You know, but what I'm hoping is there's a rope here already. And I can bring this one back. Back to where? Back to Grey Mother's. There's a carcass down here. There's usually a carcass down here. Not always, but usually. It's one of those. But the climb is just right back here in this little area, right back in here. I'm gonna go check that out. No rope, we'll put the rope on. If there is a rope, which there is, we now have a spare rope. Which is good. We're pretty heavy, but we can still get around and run. We're over half on our stamina, so we're going to keep running around. There's a sapling. I think it's a maple, it looks like from here. Maples make bows. Birch makes arrows. Again, we're above 50%. Let's explore a little bit. You can find cattails down here. I'm gonna, hold on. There we go. Anyway, I want to look for saplings. This is one of the places where you can find, I don't think you can find a bunch, but I think you can find one. I don't see it back here. Not today. We'll look up the hill. Try not to run, but I would definitely call this weather sketchy. I know where maybe there's one more sapling, but like really, well, at least in this area, it's not looking too good. But again, this place is really good for harvestables. Lots of mushrooms, lots of rose hips. There's probably some birch bark laying around. And again, that's really on any mode. Even on the low loot table, you can find a fair amount of both those things here. Good place to hunt. Like I said, I don't know if the bear is guaranteed, but it certainly feels like it. Alright, let's work our way back to the farmstead. Yeah, you know, you can make those little hops. There's just some decided height for where it starts to bruise you, sprain you. Gotta be careful. So as I walk around, you'll see there's 2 arrows down, right? And so as I walk up to this plant, if I have 2 arrows and click on it, then I'll be losing 2 arrows while I harvest it. But if I stop, it'll go down to 1 arrow on my fatigue. And in this mode, you should be a little more careful. I should be a little more careful with my stamina. Something to remember, when you're looting stuff, try to stand still. You know, position yourself, like let's say you're looting a house and you're in the kitchen and there's like a whole bunch of cabinets. Try to get yourself in a position where you can just kind of stand still and then hit them all. Or at least as many as you can. The weather is not looking good, you guys. Yeah, all right. All right. I was coughing and hacking from this lingering COVID crap. But I want to get inside. High potential loot. Rifle, clothing, food, bullets, gunpowder making stuff. You know, whatever. Lots of books. Good place for books. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, you know, in the early game, just use them. Always look in the bathtub for underwears. We're good. Looks like we got some socks.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We just really want stuff. We're going to pull the water from the toilet. So that's done. 77%, not great. Look under couches, you know, you can find bullets, flares, random stuff. As you can see, the book parade just continues. Looks like some ammunition. Couple bullets. A couple more. There's some coffee. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Another cooking pot. Cooking pot. We want. Wow, that's pretty high. What was this one? 86. Cup of tea, a little soup. So what I'm going to do is try to stand here, not move around, and hit as many of these cabinets as I can without moving. Because if I'm moving, when I move into the search, and I'll show you right here. Alright, so we have 2 bars down, we'll move in, 2 bars down the whole time on my fatigue. So, keep that in mind. It's one of those little things.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Depending on the playthrough, can make a pretty big difference. Okay. Bullet. Grab those. All this crap.
Best be prepared for anything.
What are we at? 103 on 77. We are heavy. Not moving too slow yet, though. Not quite done yet, though. You can find a rifle in here sometimes. There it is.
Best be prepared for anything.
30%. It's kind of garbage, but. Oh, there's Capuchin sweater. So it's 2.2 pounds, but it's super warm. It has a ton of warmth.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
They don't, asterisks. So we'll put the gun on the gun rack. There we go, and just leave it there. I don't think I've ever really found too much. There's a gun book on this side. Let's get back there and get that. Looks like another 25 hour.
This'll come in handy.
Jesus. Alright, so we are super overloaded, like crazy overloaded, but we got a bunch of good stuff. I mean, I'm feeling pretty comfortable with this highway robbery right here. Hmm. Uh, so I took a risk on that syrup. It's another one of those funny ones that doesn't tend to poison you. Kind of like a crappy soda. You'd think old syrup would probably not kill you. But remember, on most foods, 50% and below, you are absolutely taking that risk. And on certain foods like the canned fish or the milk, I would say you're taking that risk at like 75% and below. All right, I don't see a sapling. Sometimes there's a sapling back in this corner here, but it can also show up. There it is. Looks like another maple. And then we got a dead body up here on these rocks. That's usually here. And if you can't find the key, you're going nuts. You looked in the tractor, you looked in the truck, you looked on other dead bodies. Look up here. Looks like we have 2 saplings. That's good. I mean, we have a nice pile of maple. I just really like to work on these birch. Now, one of the best things about Milton is that it is crazy close. All right. Let's go to the dead body first. To Mystery, which is where I can feel comfortable saying most people make our main base, a main base, or their main base.
That'll be useful.
And that's what we're doing here in this guide and our Mystery Lake start. And well, I think I'm just gonna go back to town. So the basin has a possible moose. It has, I would say, since I didn't find the signs for the moose up by the blue trailers, there's probably a moose down below. Like, pretty good chance. There's a chance for some saplings. There's good hunting down there. There's wolves. There's deer. There's bunnies. You know. But I think my overall quest for saplings is over. There's another spot I will check on the way out. So that means, really, we're down to looting the town for whatever and everything it's got, bringing it to Grey Mother's. Right? We'll have a cook-off, any soups, teas, coffees, whatever that are on the crap side. And do a fair amount of sewing. I don't think I made it to level 2 yet. Not quite. Probably like a couple more things. And then we'll see what we can get up towards level 3. Should be pretty good. I would bet I can get to like at least 2.5 to 2 3/4. I'm a big fan of getting your sewing up to 3. Speeds things up. And at level 3 you get a 10% increase in your boost to whatever you're sewing. So whatever you would have sewn would have been 25% is now 35%. You know. Or if you would have sewn it up to like 70%, well now it's 80%. Now, this might seem a little cruel, but that was strictly for rifle skill. You know, I feel in pilgrim mode, you gotta really make some some decisions sometimes. That guy was right there. I knew I could probably one-shot him. It's one bullet. Super easy for a nice chunk of rifle score. So it's kind of hard to say no. Obviously, I'm crazy overloaded, but the good news is we're going to get up to Grey Mothers here. We're going to dump a bunch of crap off. And then lighten our load down to just the bare necessities. We're going to get rid of the rifle. That's about 9 pounds. And loot the town. I really wish I had that moose hide bag right now, but I think I'm going to focus on that more so when I get back to Mystery Lake. Because there's moose sign there, and now I have a rifle. So we came to Milton for gear and a rifle. We've conquered most of that. We have some of the best clothing in the game. This right here we found in the truck. Got these guys. And like I said, this will actually end up being warmer. So at 85%, it's already warmer. Has a better windproofing. Much better windproofing. And rainproofing is 10% more. We got the same guard. It slows you down a little more. But it weighs a pound more. And this is a beast. Let me tell you what, that Cowichan sweater and harder playthroughs is a monster. But like in this one, depending on where you're at, and since we have the gear that we have, it's really just more of something that's going to slow us down. But what we can do is sew it. and leave it in a closet and come back later to improve our sewing even more. And really, that's my best way to give you a hint for sewing is get into a place, grab what you can, centralize it in any playthrough, get whatever cloth you can find, and then sew it. And then there's one in, one out. So you sew a crappy pair of socks with one piece of cloth, tear it up, you get your cloth back. You didn't gain one, but you didn't lose one. Right? But you want to leave a certain amount so you can revisit. I'll be back to Milton. I mean, I've got so many things I need to do here.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Alright, so we managed to cure one birch so far while we were here. That's not too bad. Alright, I thought they weighed more. Let's start dumping off some stuff. Wow, that's a pretty nice knife. Alright. Bang, bang, boom. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright, it's gonna take a minute. Pretty light. Times it, not too bad. But wait. Pizza. What'd you do? Well, I left my rifle somewhere, but that's alright. We got the backup. Jeez. Alright, anyway, let's keep going. Life moves on. What's in here? Good. Snare. String. Let's see what we can knock out. It's an absolutely gorgeous day to loot this town, so let's do it.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Hmm. So take your hacksaw and get some lead, and you can make bullets.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
So the matches are nice. Like, you want to get a big pool of matches, and what you can do is get a drawer, basically, where you throw all your matches, and then stack whichever ones you can. And honestly, you might end up in pretty good shape. Let's say 40 cardboard and 40 wooden. This is the Milton Credit Union. It's one of the bigger loot spots. Many opportunities for, you know, some low-end level loot, but also some high-end.
I think I can use this.
And you'll see when I'm moving, I'm taking a little break before I open the drawers, just to give me that little boost in stamina. Ain't much, but it's something, right? Anyway, look in the lobby. A lot of times you can find some gloves or something weird. Cup of tea. There's some water back here in the toilets. Check your drawers. Look around.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you never know with a locker. And again, we're trying to get stuff centralized. There's plenty of toilet water around here. Oh, hey, while we're here. Coffee and clothes and a rifle, if that's the playthrough you're doing.
This'll come in handy.
Nice. So both good things. Here's the thing. This and this are basically the same thing as far as warmth is concerned. As far as waterproofing, it's a little better guard, but it has a ton more windproofing. So if you happen to find this before you find any kind of hat, congratulations. Personally, I like it because I think a scarf or balaclava is going to cover your face, which is really what you need in these kind of conditions. So, yeah, no problem changing that out at all. And a really great find if you don't have the toque or the rabbit hat. No dead body. Sometimes there's a dead guy in here. I'm not saying it makes better loot, but it kind of makes better loot, generally speaking. Skip. Lots of books. Oh my gosh. Finally making this copy run worth it. You know, the expedition coat and the bear skin don't matter. Alright, let's go. So around 30, alright. Around 10, right? And now the hunt and peck begins. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, 30 something. Somewhere around here. What do we get? Mucklucks!
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah! And they're 68%. Alright, so the mucklucks do basically the same thing as the deerskin boots. Right? Not quite as warm, but the windproofing is about the same. And then, well, they're 2 pounds lighter, so. Once we repair these, I don't know if we hit 25 degrees. But 23 ain't bad. Oh,
Looks like this has been here a while.
lots of tinder in here. You never know. I'm really just looking for random bullets in these deposit boxes. Cloth, books, I suppose. Generally not too much.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
All right, fantastic. We did good. We got some good clothing. Most importantly, we got the mucklucks. It's like one of the best finds in the game. So we get a little less warmth, but the same amount of windproofing, I think. Uh, from the deerskin boots, but we get 2.2 pounds less weight. That, my friends, is a big deal. Time, moving. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get rid of some crap. Man, oh man, so much coffee. That's gotta go soon. Jesus. Hit the wrong button. Okay. Try to eat all the lightweight garbage food first. What a matches. My God. My God, it's full of stars. Not too bad. Mm, that's how you do that. Still a little bit of time. quick peek. Let's see what we got going on. One open.
Okay.
One back here. You never know what you're going to get. Some houses are burned down, some are broken, some are just boarded up. Let's stand still and get as much as we can.
Probably useful.
And remember, this is all great. Whatever you can use for our cooking skill is great, but we're really looking for coffee. And clove.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
They give you like a 2.5 hour fire, but they weigh like
I can use this.
4 pounds. It's ridiculous. Matches.
I'm getting tired.
I know. Another useless flashlight. Okay, well, no. No, boarded up. Okie dokie, well, Pete's gonna put himself to sleep, get inside, get that save, and call it a good day. Not much left to loot. We'll hit the rest of the town tomorrow. Get whatever we can as far as clothing is concerned, and then have a big sewing day. Cook whatever teas and soups, etc. we have. Grab our gear, go, and check for a few more saplings on the way out, but that's going to be it. Alright, if you happen to catch us, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see us at a later time or date, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good day. Y'all be good to each other.